Hello and good morning, everyone. Patrick Mitchell here. Hope you're all having a great day. About 2 months ago, I started making some short videos demonstrating different approaches when mixing audio. Those videos were done on a smartphone, which unfortunately doesn't have very good sound quality. I do have a new video camera now, so let's consider this a trial run for the camera. The sound quality should be much better, and you can actually hear what the audio is doing when it's being manipulated. So a little bit about me and who I am. I'm an entertainment lighting technician, now for about 24 years, working in entertainment beginning as a stagehand in 1990. I worked part-time at the Thomas & Mack Center back then, and I started working for an entertainment equipment vendor in 1995, which would later become Production Resource Group, one of, if not the leader in cutting-edge technology for entertainment. I had a 20-year career with them, crediting them with all of my knowledge of lighting. They're a very good company to work for, and I will always recommend them. I've also been writing and recording music for about 35 years now. Home studio and a pretty big catalog of unfinished products and projects. This is my true passion in life, to write and record and even help others who are musicians to bring out the very best in themselves. I have no gold or platinum records, but that's okay. It's really not what I've been striving for anyway, but I would like to share with any of you some of the things that we do when we take raw audio and create music with it. So, like I said, about 2 months ago, I started creating some short videos on mixing audio and some of the steps that are taken when you're working with raw audio tracks, building music with them. So let's do a short video demonstration. So the project I have loaded up right now is actually a project that, like so many of mine, I probably started. This one's probably 7 years old, and it's pretty raw as far as everything that has gone into it. I really haven't done much to it, but let's take a listen to what we have here and see what it sounds like and see if we can make it sound any better. Wow. And yikes. I haven't heard that in a very long time. So looking at it, I have I've got 5 tracks on this project currently. A drum left and right, a bass track, an overdub bass track, and guitar 1 and 2. So the first thing I hear is it's kind of a very thin sounding song. It doesn't have a lot of body to it. So we're going to go through and we're going to work on the bass. We're going to try and bring the bass out a little more in this and see if we can get it to have some response. So we're going to add a plugin. I'm going to come pan you over to this screen here, and you can see my pointer here. These are the bass tracks here, these two here. And I will start with this one. Plug in, let's do an 88 RS mono. And that actually pops up over here. And let's see what we can do here. So I'm going to take, it has a mic. This is a plugin. It's a channel strip. So picture this as a channel strip on a console. So most of the time this stuff is going to be stacked on top of this stuff. So this would be in a straight line coming all the way down, and then the fader would actually be at the bottom of everything. It's done like this for convenience and make it a little more user friendly. But we'll start with a mic, and we're going to put a pad on the mic to try and get the bass to come out a little more. I'm going to solo up the bass too, so we can hear what it's actually doing. So let's listen to the bass. Okay, well that definitely brought the level up of the bass. So we're going to cut, we're also going to filter out everything below 80 hertz right now. Actually, we'll go 70 hertz. We'll give it a little more low end. And I can tell this might need a little more, a little bit of compression, because the way I played it, I wasn't a solid player all the way through. So in order to keep those levels the same, we add a little compression to this. So we'll take and add a little bit of compression. Make the ratio about 1.5. We don't want a whole lot of compression on there. And we'll take the release, and then we'll give it a little more gain as well. Alright, well that brought the bass out a little bit. It still sounds kind of thin though. So what I want to do is I'm going to quickly EQ this and see if I can bring out a little more of the low end. Now remember, I have a filter on here that's knocking everything out below about 70 hertz. So you're not going to get a lot of the really low end, but you'll definitely should be able to hear something. So we'll take this to about there, and that's sitting at about, I've adjusted this to about 85 to 90 hertz, so we should be able to hear some response in that. Yeah, that brings a little more of the low end out. Now we're going to go to the low mid, and we're actually going to cut this back a little bit. We're going to cut that back at about 200 hertz. So now there's really not a whole lot of high end in this. I'm going to go to the high mid section though, and we're going to give this bass a little bit of air. And let's take it to about 1.4 to, actually we're going to go to about between 500 and 1,000 hertz with this. Sounds a little better. All right, so that did a lot. Let's take a listen to it in the with the whole thing and see if we can hear the bass come out a little more with everything. Yeah, it actually brought the bass out a little more. So I'm going to actually do this video in parts. LinkedIn only lets you put about a 10-minute video up. So we're going to do this in parts. We did the bass for today, and I'll release another couple videos in the next few days, and we'll go from there and see what we can do. This will be a good project song to work on to get it to come out. Thanks for watching, and hope you all have a great day. Goodbye.